What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Tasha.
And I'm Shamika.
Today's episode, we're going to focus on what? Mardi Gras.
The Mardi yada yada.
And if you know, you know, baby. We in Mardi Gras season, okay?
Yeah, baby.
So we're going to kind of pretty much break that down about the Mardi Gras. And now, you know, we got our little Mardi Gras outfits
Shirts
on, which
on,
you
the
can't really, you know, you
504,
can't really see, but I get a little stand up. Boop, boop, boop,
A little one, too.
Okay, please. Okay.
We are very festive in New Orleans. Y'all gotta know.
Yes. Are we trying to be festive, girl? So, for those who from out of town and who don't really know what Mardi Gras is about or what the culture is about, we're gonna kind of break that down in this episode. And not only that, I feel like if you come visit, you need to hang with somebody that's from the city.
Yes. Definitely check out Tremaine Luxury Experience.
Yes.
They will pick you up. They will get you somewhere to stay. And they will get you back to the airport and out of there.
Out of there. Take me through there. Take me through there.
You will have fun.
Yeah, and then you can get the little beats, baby. He's bringing you to the actual places where we actually hang out at. You know, instead of like the tourism kind of thing, because you're not gonna get the full experience. You
just
know?
staying in the Garden District, it would be like just like the same everywhere.
Yeah, and I think people don't understand. Like Fat Tuesday is like the end of the Mardi Gras because it starts in January. We party that whole goddamn month, okay?
It starts way earlier than
Yeah,
February.
so it starts all the way from January all the way until Fat Tuesday. So you might have a parade every week, every weekend.
And a lot of things that people don't know about the parade. So they have different places you can go to parades. So if you wanted more family oriented with your kids, I would suggest like Metairie is more chill. If you with your friends and it's girls' night out, definitely Canal Street.
Yeah, or under the bridge, baby. If you want to get your little tray,
Oh,
you know.
Okay, little one too.
A little one too from the 6th ward, that 7th ward to the 4th ward to the uptown to the BL.
That's when you want to mingle. You want to mingle. You in the water. You in that water. You want to mingle.
Yes, and then on Extra Mardi Gras Day, y'all need to wear comfortable shoes, tennis, comfortable tennis, and then you're gonna have to throw it away.
Please do not wear your heels,
girl. Heels, baby. Them heels gonna be saying, please. Your feet gonna be saying, get me out of here.
Yes.
Okay, so you would want to be comfortable, cute, but comfortable, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about some of the traditions of what we used to do as a kid. Like, we used to bring the king cake. If you're not familiar with a king cake, it's basically like a bread-filled, icy...
I thought the whole world do this. Like, I was like...
No.
A lot of people didn't know, like, this is what... I'm like, I just get, like, so excited to go to school and see, like... Who get the king cake and who gets the baby? So the baby is in the inside. It's a little bitty tiny baby that they put in the inside of the cake.
Yeah.
And if you get that baby, you're
responsible
another cake
for bringing the king cake that Friday. Yeah.
And you got to choose slow.
Yeah, because I wish I would have had an example. I ordered the king cake, but it wasn't going to be here in time.
Yeah. And I like the filling. I like the one with the filling because they have different ones.
They have different kinds, yeah. But do not go get the one from Walmart, please. That shit tastes like bread and just some ice on the top.
It's so dry.
That's not a real king cake, baby.
It's not from a bakery.
It's drier than a Popeye's biscuit. Please don't do it. Please. You're going to need numerous cups of water. Okay?
Be very thirsty, baby.
Thirsty. Like the girls that be out there for Mardi Gras, baby.
Oh, my goodness. Like, they dress up so cute.
Yeah. All festive with the colors and giving body with the colors and everything. It's really, really, really cute.
And you know, my favorite is actually the ball. The masquerade ball. Because you can put the
Zulu
mask
balls
on, and then, like, nobody don't know, like, who is that? Who is that girl in that mask? Who
so
is
you
that
feel
boy?
mysterious.
So mysterious. I love it.
Yes. It's like, so they have like Zulu balls and just different.
They have all
the
kind of balls.
The crew, whatever float or organization that you belong to, they have their own little balls too. Yes,
and you wear your ball gown. It's so nice, and the guys they wear tucks.
Yeah.
It's really, a lot of people don't know that about New Orleans. We know how to dress up. I love seeing, like, my favorite is like the Gatsby kind of attire the ball gowns. People don't know that we really dress up like that. You know, it's not just like a parade kind of attire.
And while we're taping, because this episode is taped before Mardi Gras, so hopefully I get down there to show you like the Endymion and everything. So we'll probably put that in this episode so you can kind of get the idea, of what actually
and the band. That's
down.
my favorite part when you on Canal Street, and then you hear like bum bum bum, and it's like the band is so loud
coming through.
It's so exciting. It's just like the energy.
We used to march. We used to march, baby. We used to.
From miles away, we'll start off.
Yes, we used to march, and then we marched all the way into high school. The rain,
you
the
had
cold.
to go throughout the whole season.
Yeah, and I was the captain, but I ended up in 12th grade. My last year in school, I marched all the way up to the 12th grade. Yeah, and I wanted to experience to be at the parade because I used to miss the parades because I used to you know,
be the one performing.
Yeah, really. And I was the captain, girl. They was pissed with me, girl, because after football season, after I completed football season, I'm like, you know what? I want to go to the parade. I'm tired of
be out there. I'm glad you did, because I was out there by myself at one point. And it was like, while Wayne was looking, he was like, is that Janet Jackson? I was like, no.
Girl, yes. But you used to march as well. You know?
I kind of quit way before she
together.
did. Yeah. But I'm glad you did take a break to kind of enjoy the experience.
Yeah, she was a major rat. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
It was fun. Goodness. But I wanted, girl, my little hot ass. I wanted to be out there to experience and just
that's okay,
to get
though, because I feel like you always performing really for the tourists that come in there. Like, why not enjoy your own city? So.
And baby, I marched all the way up until 12th grade. So even from Fitzhoward, but Fitzhoward was in like
the elementary school, right?
Like that, like all the way Peters, Fitzhoward.
Yeah, I didn't. When I was in McDonald 42, we didn't have like a band or anything.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I wanted to be out there, girl. Take me through
that.
That's
good though to have. Like for the kids, I think it give them something to do. It gives them something to focus on. And I probably wouldn't got as much trouble if I would have stayed in the actual, activity.
Yeah, and then I think tourists y'all get the Bourbon Street side where they be like, show me your titties for the beat, baby. We don't do that. They got beads all on the ground, baby. They got beads just all over the place. Like we don't do all that. I just think
that's something for them to, that's what they do. When
it's that's what they just want to show their titties. That's what they want to do. They just want to be a part of something. I know my friends,
they feel like they have to do that. Girl, you do not have to do that.
Right. Girl, like I said, they got beads on the ground, beads at the stove. Like, why are you showing your titties?
I was with one of my girls. She just was like, I want to do it. I'm like, girl, just, what?
She just wanted to show her titties. That's all.
If you would just want that experience, but that's fine.
Girl, yes, but that's the tourist side of that shit. On Bourbon. We don't be there. We don't be on no Bourbon. No. That's not our spot. We be under the bridge. You know, if you know, actually on Mardi Gras Day, which is like the area. Zulu, the Zulu
and Orleans,
and you have to be woke at. People be out there at 3 a.m. for Zulu. You
definitely do have to get your spot. Like, get your spot out there and put up like the ladders for the kids, if you want to climb up on the ladder, so you can see, because so many people start to come, and like it's really hard to keep your spot if you don't have anything.
That's Orleans and Orleans, Claiborne, all that under the bridge. But you know what was crazy, diabolical? I feel like we had so much energy as a younger person, because we used to be out there at 3 a.m. drinking out just the whole day, and then able to go to work. Yeah, and then go to work like nothing, like the next day.
And just be sitting there at the desk.
Yeah, like the next
day.
Can
I help you?
Nothing never happened. Like, because it's a regular day after Mardi Gras. You don't get no day off. Everything is open, right?
Like, you just stayed up literally all the time. I see people doing it, and I'm like, I can't even talk about y'all, because I used to do it.
I used to do, girl. I used to get inside at 6, put my scrubs on, and make it to work.
Because you know what? There's always something to do. It's not like, it's always, somebody is always inviting you to go somewhere.
Yes. And girl, if I do that now, I'm going to need an IV, baby. I'm going to need at least 3.
My liver going to need some time to get back
at least
together.
3 days to just recuperate. But back then, we had that young blood, baby. We was rolling. Okay.
But a lot of people always, talk about how New Orleans people, they look good, but I think it's really like we dance a lot and we party a lot.
And eat good food. Okay.
And definitely eat like I think the food in New Orleans, the difference is like everything is like fresh. Like when it comes down to even like if you have like onion and a garlic, like we would cut it instead of having like the onion powder, the garlic powder. We will cut it up
like
so it's
the
a
fresh
more
seasoning.
flavor. So it's totally a difference.
Yes, and so Mardi Gras Day, baby, you're gonna have all kind of stuff out there. Some people could probably get some we don't want to mess up our clothes. We don't want to smell like crawfish, but they're gonna have crawfish. You're gonna get your barbecue. You're gonna get whatever it is that you're looking for under that bridge. And
praline candy.
They're gonna have it. Yes,
that's my family always made that.
And the praline.
I used to literally stir the pot. Like I used to have to be as a kid. They would put me up there on some steps and just like stir the pot, just constantly. It take a long time to just kind of get that consistency. People don't realize that, like with gumbo and praline candies, like you really have to get the roux together and kind of stir it and make sure. So it takes time. It's not just like you can just kind of quickly.
But you know what they used to call?
But it come out better.
That's what we used to call like somebody. If you see like your auntie with a big arm. We used to be like, they know how
they know how to cook there.
Stir that pot.
We our palate when we taste stuff, we know how it's supposed to taste. We like, hold up, this is not supposed to taste like this. What is going on? We need to work on this.
So if any of my out of towners that's watching this, because I think next year we're gonna invite some people that's from different cities and
so y'all can see it. We're gonna get y'all a Nolagirls shirt.
It's gonna be
y'all have to be from New Orleans to
you could be from anywhere, right?
Nolagirls experience.
We can do like a raffle or something where you could pull and
I think it would be fun because a lot of people start to realize when they saw girls trip, like, oh wow, you girls have fun.
We're gonna have like a reality thing. We all gonna be in a what you call that?
Like the
Airbnb.
It
might be like 8 girls. But if you want,
I'll be behind the scenes. I might come back and see what's because sometimes y'all girls get wild.
If you're interested, we're gonna probably do a raffle where you can come down next Mardi Gras and we'll show you the experience. We'll host it, and we for sure gonna have the cameras rolling because it's gonna be entertaining, you know. And we want everybody to enjoy themselves and stuff like that too.
Yes.
So I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna write that down, and if you're interested, just put your name in the chat. Yes.
If you don't want nobody to know where you're going at, because the rest of the world it's just Tuesday.
It's just a Tuesday.
But in New Orleans, it's Mardi Gras.
Tuesday.
So you could just put in the day. It's PTO.
After
y'all have a lot of PTO days,
and then you go get the ashes on your goddamn head after you done cut up that goddamn head. You know,
go repent. Definitely. Get right with God. You know, you don't want to do anything too wild.
And it's okay. You know, you're not out here doing
because they have different locations where they do like all of this different stuff with the vampires and all that. We not talking about none of that. No. We talking about something where you go have like fun and eat good and relax and look good.
Yeah, then maybe you can find a Nola boy because I know y'all we run from them. We don't want them, but we know that the out of town people they love a New Orleans boy.
I think only a New Orleans guy can understand me because any other type of culture guy, I think they would be like, what is going on with this girl?
Talking about?
Right. I can't even follow. A lot of people talk like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
I don't
the
even
lingo.
know what you said.
Yes, and then
kicks.
So I think for out of town, it'll be a good experience. Just to come see and the culture, the Indians, because they work all year round on their costume. Their costume takes almost, I think, beautiful. 11 months to make. And they have some vibrant colors.
It's so beautiful. Oh my
goodness. And they don't play about their craft. And they be out there chanting and doing their little thing, and we appreciate it because that's our culture. We grew up in it, so we have a big appreciation for it.
My dad marched with the Mardi Gras Indians, so it's always feel like home when I see
it does.
Everybody dancing, and I saw this little boy. Oh my goodness, it looked like he was gliding on water. He was second lining. It was. I wish I could have just painted him. It was so beautiful.
Especially the second line, baby.
It's like you feel that spirit just getting you like, all of a sudden y'all get rhythm. All of a sudden.
That's why when we hear like the bounce or a beat, you just ready. You know, you just feeling your soul. Like, come on, that twerking about to come out.
It's already in you. And my little baby is like that. She would just start.
Let them hit a beat. The
it's already
too.
there.
Yes. It's embedded in us, you know, from our ancestors and just the culture.
Because
overall.
one thing about New Orleans, they can have a lot going on around the world. We're going to have us a nice time.
A good time.
That's why they say the big easy. But it's not that we want everything to go easy. It's they're going to have days. But we definitely appreciate the times when it's just chill.
Even when nice it's, I think, sad. Because, like, even with our funeral culture, it's a celebration of life.
Yes. That's what I did for my mom's funeral. I try to make it like a celebration of her life. Like I don't
just sad.
Yeah, because I don't like funerals. I get so sad. If I see somebody crying, I'm gonna start crying. This is, oh my goodness.
Yes.
But to celebrate it in New Orleans is so different because you do celebrate their life.
It's the remembrance of the person. It's the second line. It's not, because people have it confused. I think they adopted the European sense of a funeral of how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like joyful, where you celebrate this person's life and what they meant and how they was a important member of your family, of society, and all that, you know, that type of stuff. Rather than weeping, because people have it backwards. You weep when someone comes into the earth, and you're supposed to celebrate when they leave out. You know,
my life lived.
So life lived. Baby, we're gonna party. We was partying with a hurricane was coming, baby. They took out the barbecue grills and everything. It was just a big, you know.
Party. Yes, we gonna make sure. Like we gonna figure out a way to survive.
Of course, you know it.
We gonna make sure, you know, because they do. We do have to deal with the weather out there. We have to be concerned. But when you come from Mardi Gras, you don't have to worry about the weather because it's not going. You're not gonna have to worry about flooding and all this rain. And
it might be a little cold.
It'll be a little cold.
What month? Because sometimes it's in March and sometimes it's in, you know, February.
But it still won't be in summer, so that's good.
So it just depends on where it fall and how it fall. But it's always a good time, you know. And then for me, my kids, I want them to, because they Texas Bamas, you know, they was born and, you know, kind of raised here. So,
but they can know their culture, like what they come from.
I want them to know their culture and what it's about and, you know, what it stands for. Because my baby look at the parent and be like, y'all did this every year? Yes, we did.
Like, what's going on? That's how I feel like when I look at New York, because it's like a big thing in New York when a ball drop. I'm like, I can look at that from at home. Because the parade, it just seems so different. Like, when you know all this, I don't know, I'm so used to, like, the bands and the music. It just,
the bands
so
with the beat and the music. It's just a good time, you know, with family and hanging out. It's just a good time. And people, like I said, people don't know it starts all the way in January. Because so that kind of set the tone. Like, the parade, some of the parades starts in January all the way up until Fat Tuesday.
And give you a break. You can take a little break and enjoy yourself. Like,
and come on down. And we're going to do that raffle, baby, because we want you to come and experience and enjoy.
I think that would be real nice, like especially for girls who never like experienced like a girls trip, you know, having like a time out where you went out, because a lot of parents were strict, and I do. I understand that. You know, you want to know where your kids at, what you're doing. Our parents kind of knew each other, so our siblings knew each other, so we were always going somewhere.
And I think back in our time, we was outside mostly. It was outside. We went outside. Yeah, we wasn't no inside watching glued to no TV or phone.
I still really try to get my kids out a lot, just to enjoy just the sunlight and being outside. Because there's nothing like that running around. Because kids have a lot of energy, and I know I had a bunch of energy as a kid.
And then you know the biggest parades, the Endymion and the Bacchus. You know, this is before Mardi Gras. The Endymion and the Bacchus, which is two of the big parades, and one across the river, the Nine Tops, I think. It's all in the same week, like that Saturday and Sunday, and baby, the block used to be filled.
And they have the cowboys and the cowgirls too. They come on the horses. So that I always
the block admired the horses. Filled, baby. Yes.
My mom used to always take us to ride the horses in City Park. So I like seeing them in the parade. And and the cowboys will give you a rose. Oh, so I just think that's so romantic.
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's so romantic.
Okay, so and what else we used to do for Mardi Gras? It's the parades and we used to the balls, and we used to have these boots. We used to have the taps. We used to have to pay to get the little taps on our boots.
Oh, okay, yeah, to
clack,
tap.
clack, 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 clack.
And I love when the girls do it now. They have this whole little feather thing going on their leg, like a whole feather
Oh, that sounds
sock
cute.
or something. I don't know. It's so
Yeah.
cute. It's so
Yeah.
creative.
And I wish I had the pictures. It got messed up in Katrina, but the pictures of actually the different costume and the sequences of costumes
It's
and
so
stuff
beautiful.
like that. Yeah, because we
Yeah.
used to have three. We paid like $200 dollars. We used to have three different kind of costumes.
And you had to wear your hair a certain way.
Yeah,
Because the
we had
girls
to
had to have their hair the same way.
Yes, of course. And they used to think I was the mascot. I was so small. Like I was the like when I say small, like short and little bitty. And
So
I was the
I always
captain.
thought those girls were so cute. I'm like, oh my goodness, look at her.
Yeah, I was so
Oh,
small.
they're so tiny.
Yeah, and then,
But guess what? They would know all the little moves and everything. They wouldn't miss a beat. Okay.
And that's how I used to be, girl. Let me tell y'all one of the most embarrassing moments. Marching. I was marching, and you know, people like I said, people used to think I used to be the mascot, but I actually attended the school. I was in high school.
Right.
I was marching in my family. We had to pass them up in the Endymion on Lil Canal by Vern Easton.
By Vern Easton,
yeah. My dad come busting through the crowd, runs in the street, and picks me up, because I was so small. Picked me up and put me.
He couldn't help it.
On his
You were so
shoulder.
cute.
People was like, "Who is this man?" They didn't know that was my daddy. Like the police came, like they thought he was just a stranger,
just a random person.
Yeah. So and you know the school was so
goodness.
protective. Like
that is kind of embarrassing. With your like, hold up, daddy. I just saw you. But I did that to my brother one time. I think it's just an energy. You was just so excited, and my brother was like, "Go ahead, leave me alone. I'm marching."
Yes, it was just so embarrassing.
You like that's
back
family.
then I was so embarrassed. It's like pull her down. They didn't know that was my daddy at the time. And I was like, I had to tell the police and tell them like that's my daddy, because you wasn't allowed to grab or touch.
Oh, that's
you
so
know,
cute. It would be hard for me
marching.
too. I'm not gonna lie. I have to see my baby.
I was like, stop touching her, stop picking up on her. Like, I'm her daddy. I'm like, oh my god, that was fucking embarrassing.
Warren over that area is kind of chill over that.
Yeah, it is.
Chill.
That's what we used to call Lil Canal. Because people like, what is Lil Canal? It's
not when they come to
Street.
Big Canal. When they come into that's when they do all the good songs on the band. And it was like,
and you have to watch because you're gonna slip on the beat. You ain't want to fall in front people, because the Endymion was the longest goddamn parade. If you march, we used to have to be to school at 11 a.m. and we probably got home at 4 in the morning because we had to go through the convention center. That parade.
You guys really was a
performance,
to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
we were.
Of the whole thing, you know, because
like,
we
used to have to go through the convention center. Jesus.
People don't see what go on behind the scenes and the details of like kind of practicing all the time, making sure you have everything you need. It's
and you on beat, you know, and just have all the routines. Because I don't play that. I feel like if you're gonna do something, you need to do it correctly. And I used to be like, "Come on, girls, let's go, let's go."
That's why you was a captain.
Yeah, because I don't play like that.
I kept dropping my bat, so I couldn't get in trouble. And it was like, "Oh no, you need to run." You drop your bat, so I'm like, "Oh, I'm out there running, trying to." I was like, I got in trouble again. Oh my goodness.
And I'm more of I like it clean. Like, we're gonna practice. That's how my baby is. That's crazy. Because she likes to dance.
The same,
you know.
I told you, your kids have your energy like that.
Yeah,
they really
she likes to dance.
They get that from you.
So I'm like, come on, 1, 2. If you're gonna dance, you gotta do it correctly. You know.
Bring it.
Bring it, baby. You know,
be out there.
Take me through there.
You would have thought they had judges for these kids, how they were so on point. Like, but they just just out there to have fun. So
and hopefully through like this episode, I will be able to insert clips of me asking people questions about the parades and what was their favorite parade and why and time. Do you have a favorite time? Year of Mardi Gras where you enjoyed it more than others, or
me
remember?
To be honest with me, I always like going to see the parade on the balcony when I did, because I never used to go, but when I got old I was like, I'm gonna just go on the balcony, because I don't really like to be in the midst of the crowd. It's so busy.
It is,
but the balcony is like actually really chill, and you can just kind of get your little drink, sit up there, look at everything, and it's not everybody all close to you. You know, it's just your own
so you like
vibe.
not too much.
Not too much at all. The balcony
I'm watching,
is my thing.
But not too much.
Now I feel like I want to go on a balcony all the time.
Yeah, and I can understand that. Like not around too many.
I'm not, but
my
My other friends and stuff, my siblings, they will be out there. They in
the
you know, in a crowd. I can barely see where they at. I'm like, what is going on?
Okay. Mardi Gras, baby.
Times roll. Okay. Welcome to Fat Tuesday. You ready?
Okay.